Good evening, everybody. It is Pilot here. Thought I'd make a cool little video just showing y'all some of the customization and just neat little knickknacks of the PMDG 737. Just gonna go over some things that y'all might not have known about, or some things that y'all have asked me about that y'all are just weren't sure how to do yet. So we're gonna go over some of those things. Be a short little video. Before we hop into it though, guys, come join the Discord. We have a cool community Discord for the flight sim. It is in the description below. We're doing giveaways there. That's how you keep up with our group flights that we're now back rolling out every single week. And if y'all want to stay on a more personal level with me, come follow me on Instagram, guys. It's much more of a little personal space for me where I share a lot of cool little things, stuff that don't make it to the channel here, and some other just neat little information and things about personal life. Just really cool place. But let's go ahead, guys. Let's hop into this. We are at Chicago Midway. This is a add-on. This is definitely one of the heaviest add-ons for the console. Alright, so we're going to check this out. So first thing we need to do before we can actually even get to doing this, guys, we need to turn on our ground power. We don't have to use standby power, I have learned. So we can just go right down to FS Actions, Ground Services, request our ground power, and as soon as we get that connected up, we will hop right into this. Ground power is available. Boom. Okay, let's go back to menu here. Okay, so before we get into doing it, let me show you just some cool little things that might make your life a little bit easier in this plane. One of the things being the flaps and the spoiler, the air brake. You do not have to click and move it down like this. You could actually just click on the side here where you want it to go. So if I want it to go to flight detail, I just click right there and it'll go. I can click up, boom, it goes all the way down. Boom, it goes right there. And by the way, this is on the console, guys. I'm doing this on. So flaps. Say you want flap 15. Just click 15 right there, and you're going to see a cool little animation. Boom. Quick way to get things moving in this plane when you're multitasking. If we come over here, a lot of y'all have asked where are the visors. They are on the side of your seats, on both sides, in the cubby down here. And once you click on them, you can pull them up and you can move these just like that. You see? Now, something I've experienced some issues with, and it might just be console, is this won't go past this. I've seen people move it way past that, all the way to the front. This one will. But I cannot get this one to do that. So, I'm not sure why that is, but something though still helps. Thought I'd show y'all that. If y'all have any suggestion on what's going on with this, feel free to let me know. Also, if y'all guys did not know, we have a jump seat back here. And y'all are already aware that armors can move, I'm sure. We're not gonna worry about that. But yeah, so you got the jump seat there. Real cool animation. Click it again, go right on up. And if you come down here, we have our emergency landing gear drop right here. So if your gear was to have a failure and you needed to manually lower it, you would turn these three levers right here. Now when this door is open like this, this handle will go down, but your gear will not physically come out. If your gear is already down and this door is open, it will not go back up. But once it's shut like that, it is back to working normal. Okay, now let's talk about some of the customization, a lot of the cool stuff and things this plane can do. So right now, y'all notice we were out here. We have a jetway next to us. A lot of y'all have asked about the jetway. So you can connect the jetway from ATC if you want. Or you can just come in here to your FS Actions, go to Ground Services. Okay, and so we can do things like request a air conditioning unit. They'll drop a wag it off under our plate. We'll do that real fast. If we go to next page, there's 4 pages here. So we'll see our package history is at stairs right now. If we switch that to jetway and go back to this, click that. Now we have our jetway. We see right now our AC unit coming out. He actually disconnects from the unit and he drops off. All these processes take usually about a minute to go to get set up, but it's neat. It's definitely neat. We're not going to show you every little thing in this, but I will show you a lot of stuff I think is cool. So you go next page again, we can request things like our fuel truck, the poop truck, old lavatory, potable water. Maintenance request, that's just a little van that comes out. It doesn't do anything. But if we come back out here, this guy's going to drop a hose on the ground, and he will also have a hose that will connect under the wing. So you see he's got his first hose there. There will be a little door that comes open under the wing here. Sometimes it takes a minute for it to happen. What we got here? Right here we have our potable water. So there's that door, it came open. And there's the hose right there, guys. That's for your fuel. And you can see how much fuel you want in there. And there's going to be hoses from the potable water and then the, well, I like to call it the poop truck. And they back up right there next to it. See, they just came and got the AC. See, look at that. Just neat little stuff, guys. Just neat little things. A little extra immersion in the sim. I'm going to go ahead and release those. We will continue to move on. Okay, so if we go back to stairways, we could do things like request the passenger bus. And now if you're in the business jet and you request this, it's actually nothing but SUVs, black SUVs, like it's the Secret Service. Pretty cool. We could request stairways, cabin cleaning, we could set our target for our passengers. We could do a deplane start, which that will just affect the weight. There's our passenger bus that's crashed into the building. But yeah, the cleaning service, the cabin service, it works basically just like a catering truck would. The door comes open. It has a cool little animation. You'll actually see the door handle spin around. And the door comes open, but that's all you see. Real quick, let me go back. I want to get rid of this. I think I can get rid of it at this point right here till I release these. But you see right here, you got the stairways coming up right here. So we'll release those. Let's go on back down here. There we go. Okay, let's move on. So this is for our baggage. And these guys will come down below. And we'll see them in just a minute. This door will come up right up here, and this will rise on up. See, the door's coming up right now. That's rising up, and see, and this guy, he's going to come down here to the back. Door's open, it's rising. See, it's cool stuff. And then the carts, so it's a little tractor that pulls the carts around. That will come. Okay, let's go back to menu. Let's look at some customization. Actually, before we do that, something y'all might not. You might not know. I didn't show it there. Ground maintenance. So if we go to ground maintenance, we can do some ground maintenance ourselves, like service engine oil, hydraulic fluid, and this is, I believe, to help prevent failures. You don't actually see anything happening. Let's go to PMDG setup. If we go to aircraft, go to equipment, we got 17 pages here, guys. And this is where a lot of stuff can be changed in the plane. So if we go right here, switch to Honeywell, this up here just changed. This is the 737-300 old school layout. We have some after takeoff options, glide slope options. There's, like I said, there's 17 pages here. We're not gonna go through all of it. We'll go through some of it. These are your callouts. There's a few pages of these where if you want to hear the verbal callout of what's being said, you can do that right there, like call 2,500 feet, call 1,000, and so forth. You can hear all that right there. If we keep going on to page 12. So we have standby instruments. So you see in front of us. We can change that. So the HGS, that is this right here. A lot of you have asked how you get this. That is right here. So you just click yes or no. If I click no, it's now gone. We see we no longer have it. It's not here anymore. Click yes again. Let's go to the next page. Okay, so you have the brake package. So you have carbon and steel. Carbon is going to slow you down faster. You have your failure set. Steel brakes a lot easier and overheats quicker. So if you want some more realism, put it to steel. Flight test package gives you extra pitot tube, and it gives you this little thing hanging off the back of your plane right here. I'm not an airliner pilot. I'm not exactly sure what this is for. I guess it's something to do with the plane's performance testing. You can set where your auto probe heat comes on. Shore fill package, a performance improvement package. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's from my understanding, I believe that this here gives you longer flaps and slats. Eyebrow windows. A lot of y'all have asked, how did I get these windows up here? That is from this right here. Your eyebrow windows. So you could just switch those just like that, guys. cabin layout. So you can change your seats in your cabin from a 2 class or a single class by single click of this cutoff switch. So if you want to go to the old school 300 look, click that there and it changes just like that. So pretty neat how that works. The external LED light package. So if you want your lights, different light packages here, there is 3, I believe. Yeah, 4 actually. I do this with the pulse. We will look at that in the dark in just a minute. You see your yoke checklist that's on the yoke, headset or headrest, I mean. So that's all stuff right here and stuff. You can adjust that, guys. Let's continue on. Change personalization panel, window shades. You can do yes and no on your window shades. So if we go to yes on the window shades, you can pull this like that and you can get window shades. Those appear. You got that on both sides, so that's pretty neat. What else we got? Okay, the nav radio panels. So mine look like this right now because I like the modern one. You can just key in your ILS and all that, VOR. But if you go to classic, which you'll saw me do in that one video, now they're the rotary knobs. You have a Wi-Fi antenna that's outside the plane. I have not actually found it and seen it change, but you can click this. Okay, what else? Go FS actions. No, sorry. We got to go to PMDG. PMDG set up. Go back to this. If we go to options, you have options here. You can change the color of certain things in your display. So that's pretty neat stuff. I don't mess with that. You mess with the performance and all that there. I personally don't mess with any of that. I go back to aircraft. If you go to displays, you can see, you can choose what you want to see on your displays. There's 9 pages of information here. You can set all this the way you want it. Failures. So this is where we set up automatic failures and stuff. There's 4 pages of this. Electrical, engine, fire, fire protection, flight instruments, navigation. If we go to automatic flight, go to maintenance, you'll see this page right here is pretty neat. Next service in 10,000 hours. You can service system. You can click service system right here. Execute. I don't know if it's actually keeping track how many hours this plane has flown. I have not seen that anywhere. So let me know if you know more about that. Okay, I am going to go ahead and show y'all the lights real fast. Give me just a moment. Okay guys, we look right here. We have our lights pulsing. So let's get back over here. Let's go. Let's go to our equipment again. See, that's original. Original with pulse. This LED. And the LED with pulse. So some neat stuff, guys. Thought I'd show you all that. I hope that it's informative on some of the stuff this plane can do. And if you don't have the plane, maybe this here will help woo you to get the plane. Let me know if y'all know of any other cool stuff this plane has, guys. As always, I am Pilot 83. Everybody have a nice night. Good night, everybody. If you made it this far, thank you so much. If you like this video and you feel like I earned your subscription, please hit that subscribe button and that like button so you don't miss out. Until next time, guys, see you in the air.